Music is a little intense. I might change it. I'll just fast forward a little bit. It's a little too fast. Oops. Skip ahead. You know what? It's probably fine. It'll get me motivated. Although I kind of don't want like synth wave. I want more like goth wave. That makes sense. Maybe I'll do... What's up, homie? Hey, Janasi Kwa, how are you? How you doing, buddy? You know what? This is fine. This is fine. I'm gonna turn it down on my end though. Cause I need to focus. Ice cream bar? That sounds amazing. That sounds so good. I'm gonna... Actually, do I even have any... Where's my studio mode? There it is. Whoa! Let's get out of that. That was a little... That lagged for me big time. I think it's game overlay. Yeah. Window capture. Okay. There it is. Bam. I was feeling motivated. Okay. You know, I don't like that my camera wants to do that to me. Can we not? Is that better? It's a little better. I have a good radio voice? Thank you. I've got a face for radio. That's not true. Thank you very much. So, we're gonna continue with our Philly by Night Anarch, folks. Just to round that out, and then we have another Anarch coterie coming in on the 27th, and then we have a Camarilla coterie happening in probably late March or early April. And in between that, every month we have our original Anarch coterie with On, Steve, Virgo, and Justin. So I have to get... I have to flesh out these. I started doing the setting which I might actually work on a little bit more today because this is mostly complete. I wish I could make a map. I bet you I could make a map of the city and put little pins, color-coded pins in this. I'm sure I could do that. Do I have... when I did Graffiti Park, did I put Dahlia? I did put Dahlia in there. Okay. We need... How do I add people? Like, just people. Okay. This is when it starts to get really fucking complicated. So map of Philadelphia. Actually, hold on. I could do... This is fine. Put this in there. Oop. Okay. So we got a map. Oh my god. This is my favorite, one of my favorite systems, hands down. I love VTM so much. So, okay, so the Anarchs kind of hold dominion right here, central and south. Once you get up north, like you're coming up to like Kensington, Strawberry Mansion, north of Fairmount. So Fairmount's around right here. And then up here you've got Brewery Town. Once you get to like Brewery Town and up, so this whole area, this is like Sabbat territory. I would even venture to say it doesn't really even start until Kensington. And that's Sabbat. And then Camarilla is this whole area of mansions on this side in West Philly. And then werewolves are in New Jersey. So there is a park called the Wissahickon right here, Wissahickon Valley Park. It's beautiful. Oops. And this area is where there is a an old building. This one right here, the Valley Green. This is the cairn for the which is like the meeting area for the werewolves. So this is Wissahickon. It's lovely. And I think it's like I'm gonna say it's like a ceremonial, like a very sacred ceremonial place for them. So they want to try to have like safe passage through Philly to get to the Wissahickon, but it's really hard to do that. So that's one of the little B plots we've got going there. We've got the Franklin Institute, that's cool, which is the, which is the chantry for the Tremere. And that's just like a meeting house for like the Tremere, who are the more, scholarly, academic vampires. And so they have that, they hold that kind of house for themselves. And there's a few other places that are kind of important that I wonder if I can find them on here. Boop, boop, boop. Queen. Village. We got 6th and 8th. Where are we at? There's Washington, Christian, Spruce. Where are you, Market? Market. Market and... oh my gosh. 2nd? Yeah, here it is. So we've got it's 3rd Street, I think. Here it is, National Mechanics. This is where the Baron lives. Or not lives, this is where the Baron works. The Baron is like I'll show you the outside. It's so fucking pretty. I love this building. The Baron's like kind of like a mayor. So she is the Baron of Central Philadelphia. And I love that building. It is, and they fucking great food, dude. So yeah, we've got a lot of stuff that's happening. I kind of want to include some of the old city stuff, like Independence Hall. The Christchurch Burial Ground would be really fucking fun. There's Independence Hall right there. So we'll see. I'm not too worried about that right now. I do have to like kind of organize this though, because it's a little disorganized. So Philly by night. I mean, it's literally every episode. Tea and toast.
Like a side of red sauce so you can dip it.
No, thank you, honey. That's so kind, though.
Bye-bye.
Bye, thank you.
Mistress.
Wait.
What? Oh, thank you. Mwah.
Thank you. I got tea and toast. Kitty. There's something about historical fiction that is so juicy and fun. I know. So what's really cool about this, I'm so glad you said that. So, yay, I saw you were playing Baldur's Gate. I forgot I have to download Destiny again. What's really fun about this one is that there is historical lore in this. So canonically, Vampire the Masquerade doesn't have a lot of Philadelphia. From what I've read, doesn't have a lot of Philadelphia lore. The only thing that I could find, which I could be wrong, but the only thing I could find is that the Sabbat occupied Philadelphia for a very long time. So what I did is that recently they have been run out by the Anarchs. So run north by the Anarchs. So the historical part is I've included this was kind of a brainstorming session I had with Steve. I've included the Quakers because the Quakers, William Penn was a Quaker. He discovered Pennsylvania and, well, not discovered, he named it. And Philadelphia is a huge Quaker city for a long time. And the Eastern State Penitentiary is a prison that was built by Quakers. It's not a prison. It wasn't a prison in the traditional sense. It was a place for quiet reflection or penance because it was a penitentiary. So there is a huge Quaker influence, and the Quakers are the original Quakers, which would be, I guess it would be Ancillary. they are the Salubri. So there's like a whole faction there that I'm going to build out. So hold on, I'm going to make food noises. I'm going to mute it. You deal with the chewing though. So, I'm really fucking excited. The bread is so good. To build out that whole thing, but I have to do a lot of research for that. So, I'm going to skip Eastern State and I'll move to I'll skip Franklin Institute too, because that's something that I want to work on with On, because that's their character's chantry. So we're gonna do Graffiti Park. I'm gonna do Graffiti Park because that's a Brujah stronghold, and Justin has been fiending to get back into Vampire. So we are going to kind of flesh that out as the location. And campaign, Philly by night. Park outdoor, short description. Is it actually a clickable location in... Have I been calling... Oh my god, I've been calling it the wrong fucking thing this whole time. It's Graffiti Pier, not Graffiti Park. Well, whatever. That's my fault for not knowing what I'm saying. Wow. But it's clickable. I didn't realize how big it was. So, it's park now. I don't want to do it disservice. It's so pretty. I love Graffiti Pier. It's gonna be hard to not say Graffiti Park. Look how cool it is. It's just a really fucking cool place. I love it. They're so cute. Yeah, and this is the entrance. Remember what I said, you had to go through the chain link fence and stuff? This is literally the entrance of it. Crunchy, crunchy. Okay. Graffiti Pier, Graffiti Pier. Do I have Google search results on Graffiti Pier? Okay, if you know the rule. If you see my search history, no you didn't. Graffiti Pier. Okay. Abandoned Conrail Pier, originally used as a coal loading dock until the late 70s. That's pretty cool. Actually, I didn't know that. I'm gonna add that to my thing. Originally used as a coal loading dock. Do 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 do. Do I get just notes? Is there like a notes? I just want notes. Whoa, you could connect to a Google Drive file? That is so cool. Text. I didn't know you could do that. I have the hiccups. Shit. Modern art of graffiti. Street art began in Philadelphia with Daryl McCrae, known by his tag Cornbread. In 1967, Cornbread popularized the idea of getting up or gaining notoriety through the language of graffiti. That is so cool. Wow, that's so neat. And this is good for this is fucking good for Dahlia's character. You can find graffiti in almost any city, but Philly distinguishes itself not only being the first, but also by maintaining a unique style that remains extremely difficult to duplicate and even harder to read if you are not accustomed to the style of writing. This is so interesting. My VTM character is an artist, street to gallery, in a style I created called exsanguinism. That is so good, dude. That's fucking clever. I love that. This style is referred to as wickeds. To the untrained eye, a wicked looks like scribbles on a wall, and once you find out more about the exclusive nature of the Philadelphia graffiti world, you come to realize that this is intentional. Put simply, if you know, you know, and if you don't, you better learn. This is so cool. Wickeds, however, make up a small portion of graffiti piers' walls. The constantly updated urban gallery consists mostly of throws, the most common graffiti style that looks like thickly outlined bubble letters, and pieces, a graffiti style that depends more heavily on images than lettering or hand styles. Pieces can be a lot easier for the novice graffiti viewer to digest, but the skill and artistry of wickeds and throws should not be overlooked. With such a rich history, the future of the Delaware River waterfront property has many locals nervous but hopeful. The DRWC, the group behind the successful revamps like Spruce Street Harbor Park and Cherry Street Pier, have already spent about a year surveying Port Richmond and Fishtown residents on their ideas for the property. They better not fucking touch it. Although I really do like Spruce Street Harbor Park. While the site has been a free-for-all for street artists since the early 90s, the Philadelphia Police Department began cracking down on trespassers in the spring of 2008 following rising reports of supposed crime at this location. This news came not to deter tourists and Philly residents alike from reading the story that layers of neon spray paint have created over the years, but rather to collaborate with the DRWC to provide a safer environment for visitors that simultaneously respect the historical nature of the space. Currently, the pier is allowing visitors again, but only during daylight hours. What we know so far about the future of the pier's renovation project is that Zudi, a black-owned design firm, is in charge, and they are aiming to change as little as possible about the local. That's good. They strive to provide more safety measures, allow greater waterfront access for visitors, and add essential elements such as seating, restrooms, and trash cans. Beyond that, it is not 100% certain what changes will go into effect over the next few years. Blah, 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 blah. However, instead of $2 million federal grant, visiting. Okay, what do we have? This is so cool. I had no idea. Thanks for the alert. That's really cool. So this is neat. I didn't know about that, and I'm gonna add this stuff to it. So, street art began in Philadelphia. Daryl McCrae. So fucking cool. And Philadelphia. Hey gamer gal, how are you? And style referred to as wickeds. What are wickeds again? Wickeds. Oh, the wickeds is just the scribbles on the wall. Okay. So Philly. Making some D&D items in Foundry. Yay! That's exciting. Is it for your world, or are you just like fucking around with Foundry? For sure. That's what Robbie Landis does on his stream. Makes a bunch of items with buttered apple. And buttered apple does the art for him. Thanks, Dishian. I like to give my players the ability to craft and gather, so I'm just going to do some simple things. Nice! Okay. Philly has its own unique graffiti style. Oops. Called Wickeds. They've made you a couple of times. That's awesome. Okay, so we have... I don't really need this. Yeah, I don't need continent. Delete this property for everyone in setting and location central. Yes. I don't need plain. Okay. Oh my god, I agree. It really is so underrated. What is mobility? Oh, that's really cool. We don't need that though. Delete. What is realm? No. Delete. We're gonna put this here. Used by how can I add? Ooh, person. I just want people. Yes. No limit, no default. Okay. We can do... Oh no, I want characters. Is this not gonna do it? No, it's not. Shit. Okay, that's not what I want. Delete property. Maybe character? Is that a thing? I wonder if I could do that. Okay. Pier near Fishtown. Occupied mostly by Bruja. And hey, you! What's up, Himbo? How are you? We're working on the setting. There's no spoilers, so don't worry about it. So we've got graffiti pier. I was literally about to, nope, you're good. You're so good. I'm just, right now I'm just filling out all of the locations. Why is, no, this should be, don't remove. You know what, whatever. Oh, I think it moves it up when I'm done working on it. So we skipped these and now we go to Johnny Brenda's. Johnny Brenda's is gonna be fun. I feel like it's gonna be a gangrel bar. Gangrel Bruja, like a tough guy kind of place. So Johnny Brenda's, if you don't know, I'll go here. I'll show you what it looks like. It is in Fishtown, like right on the edge, and I shall show you pictures. It's just a tiny little dive where they have a bunch of punk shows. There's a pool hall area. This is their little stage. That guy looks like Freddie Mercury. Here's the bar. See? Tiny little stage. Where's the outside? Yeah, right there. It really is. It's such a good vampire looking dive. Like, it's disgusting. I love it. I mean, there are true dives in the city. This one's a little bit more fun. I would have met a closeted hookup here in college. It's got a real vibe. Yeah, that's you fucking nailed the aesthetic. That's exactly what it is. This is for like a place where closeted queers go to make out with people. The crunch. So yeah, see, it's just this little tiny fucking thing. Okay. Man, their food is so banging though. Man, I bet you fucking toreadors love this place though. So I wanna, can I put, what's the, let me go to the thing. Player Central, Group Central. I want to put like the tags there for the clan, but did I not do the Player Central yet? I guess I didn't. Okay. Oh, you can group them. Cool, 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 cool. I claim Sweeney's. Okay. Honestly, if you want your own, like, because that's, On has Franklin Institute, so if you want your own building, just tell me, and it will be your building, and you can build out the lore for it. Whatever you want. Oh, for your game. Brilliant. Fucking brilliant. Hell yeah. There it is. Bloodline. How do I, okay, so can I duplicate, no I can't, okay. Delete. Shit. Oh, hold on. Hold the phone. Setting. Can I add it here? No, why not? Shit. Okay. I can't do that. I wonder if there's a way I can do it. What am I doing? Shit. Oh, here it is. All right, Johnny Brenda's. We're gonna do this and go. About. Are you gonna give me a fucking... I would love to know the history of Johnny Brenda's. I mean, it's only been open for like 20 years. I'm curious, whereabouts do y'all feel the ministry would naturally place its headquarters in the city? Curious for completely plot and background unrelated reasons. Huh. I don't know, honey, do you think that the Crusade is going to match Philly by Night lore? Like, is it going to be the same lore? 100%. Okay. Ministry. I feel like it'd be Center City. Let me get out of this. I feel like it would be Center City. Like something super fancy. What do we got? Honestly, City Hall. Ooh, maybe that's... I was trying to come up with who would take over, like, old city buildings. What kind of ministry it would be? It could be a skeptics society that robs people of belief, too. Ooh. I bet you fucking Old City would have a lot of really cool ministry shit going on in it. Because, I mean... Well, let me think. Your character's Camarilla anyways. Let me see if there's a really cool place in West. Look at that building. This building is fucking nice. What a fucking mood. What a mood. What else do we have? Ooh, hold on. Fairmount Park. What is going on here? The Ridgeland Mansion. Hold on. I forget if this is the, I know that they do things for... Here it is. That's really pretty. They do things for weddings and stuff, but the building's beautiful. What else? Chamonix Field. I know that there's like a really beautiful dome ceiling place. Let me find. Is it the... No, it's not the horticulture building. No. Although this park is fucking beautiful too. Ooh, Pen Museum. Ooh, Pen Museum. Look at this building. Oh, that's nice too. pen museum would be really interesting. Let me go onto Pinterest. We're gonna look up VTM ministry aesthetic. Is and isn't in the ministry. Vampire the Masquerade. I don't think it's gonna recognize VTM. That museum looked gorgeous. I know. They do have really beautiful museums, but let me... Okay, let me do something. VTM Ministry. I'm not familiar with the history, so I want to... Here we go. Oh, can we not? Thank you. You know what? I was gonna say, I know that they have the early, like, Egyptian influence. The Pen Museum would be a perfect fucking place, dude. Simply because of all of the Egyptian artifacts. Which would be a really fucking cool premise, because you know how, like, you know how fucking colonialism kind of, you know, people steal the artifacts from their original places. This would be a really weird, cool concept to, like, reclaim their artifacts. If the ministry's origins are based in that area. That's really cool. It's like a neat... Man, I love Vampire the Masquerade because you can add so many cool, like, societal and political talking points, and that is a really cool concept. I like that a lot. We're gonna do that. If you're cool with that, I'm gonna make Pen Museum the ministry headquarters. Oh, perfect for you guys. Because y'all hold dominion over West Philly. So you don't even need to, like, worry about going through to, like, deal with the bratty anarchs. I think that's perfect for you too. If you have anything you want to add to that, I'm gonna keep it super bare bones, and I'm gonna let you give me any information you want, and you build that out to be yours. Ministry headquarters. New Jersey. Oh. This is what I want. Okay, files and media. Let's grab picture of the front. Can we save this photo? Can we save this photo? No. Okay. I shall screenshot. Oh, hold on. I could do Pen Museum at night. Midtown VLG? What is VLG? Midtown Village. Nobody. It is Midtown. Is that a district? Hold on. Oh, yeah, Center City. That's Anarchs, but it's not like, but it's an area. You're talking about, this is near the neighborhood. So Anarchs are from Fairmount. Like actually kind of like Brewery Town and Old Kensington. This whole area. So this will be more, would kind of be the border. And they have all the way down to south. Contested? No. It is all Anarch. It used to be Sabat though. So this area is like probably pretty hot. Fishtown is definitely like mostly a blend of Anarch and Sabat right here. So you get like this area is kind of dicey, but then once you get up here, it's all Sabat. Which means like Kensington, East Kensington, all the way up. And I think Philly ends, here's Northeast Philly. This is all suburban though. So if you want to do all of your dicey shit's gonna happen in this area. But that doesn't mean like Anarchs don't allow anybody to be in Center City if you're not at, like if you're a Camarillo, you can still go in there, and even Sabat can. It's just, you know who has power there. Here we go. Here's the picture. Oh, this is an even better picture. Look at that fucking picture. Hell yeah, look at this. This is so fucking cool. This is so beautiful. Unwillingly forced to live the assumed identity of a toreador when we meet Jean-Pierre. He's deathly terrified the ministry and its influence. Jean-Pierre is turned by the local minister who's been posing as his long-term therapist. Oh my god. I think he'd be fascinated by the African lineage portion of the ministry. That's a part of the VTM lore. I think they did a really cool job of incorporating real life culture into. I wouldn't trust anybody to flesh out the ministry but you. Like, that is that's such a cool backstory, but also I'm really fucking excited. That is so good. Okay, so Pen Museum. Got some files. Choose a file. Add more. Okay. Ministry. This is also Philly by Night. Not even about him. He's caught up in this decades-long blood vendetta between two power lesbians in Philly. My backstory is a real guy. Yes. Yes. Give me more power lesbians. That is fucking great. So good. I fucking love you, Himbo. That is so good. I need big U-Haul gay energy. That is so exciting. I mean, I'll leave that for now because that is pretty good. And then we had Johnny Brenda's. What did I have? Why do I have a comment here? Oh, it's another Brewhaw spot. We're gonna change that. Leave that comment. It's not just Brewhaw. Also Philly. Short description. This is a dive bar. Popular with Brewhaw. I'm gonna say Gangrel and Toreador. Especially. Therapist piece was a piece of personal horror because that idea fucking terrified me. It's really good. Really, really, really good. For sure. For sure. I had my character for not when I ran Philly by Night. I was a player in an ex-partner of mine's game. Her name was Five, and she was a bagger. So she, when she was alive, she was using and going. She went to a rehab program and met her sire, who was a Malk named Two Step. Some people said it was because she was on the second step of the program, and some people said it was because she was always 2 steps ahead of everybody else. And Two Step kind of like manipulated her and gained her trust, and then turned her into kindred. I love Five, and that was not me. That was my ex. He made Two Step. It was very, very good. And you couldn't tell, he played a Malk so well because you couldn't tell if she was really helping or if she was like getting off on the idea of seeing Five like struggle. And Five met Charlie, somebody else in my coterie, another player, who was a human, and she would meet her at this diner and had like a casual like affair with her for a little bit. And then Charlie ended up getting mugged nearby and got stabbed and was bleeding out in an alley. And Five desperately, and without the Baron's permission, because you need Baron's permission, turned her. And then that was the very beginning of the first episode. And the other 2 players, there was a Nosferatu and a Brewhaw who was being played, the Brewhaw was being played by my other partner at the time, or a person I was dating. And it was Keanu Reeves, like Keanu Reeves as a vampire, and he's a Brewhaw. So he was tasked by the Baron to bring Five in and Charlie and have her deal with like dishing out a punishment for Five. So then they just tasked her with like becoming a coterie, and like working off like community service essentially to regain her favor. It was really cool. It was a very silly like premise, but it was so dark and I loved it. We need a stream where you just straight up session by session recap your VTM characters. Oh my god. I mean, that was my only one. That's not true. Oh my god, I had another one. I haven't played her yet, but I'm gonna play her for Steve's game, maybe. Maybe, I don't know yet. But it kind of makes sense for her. Also a Malk named Alice. And Alice is, she was a really poor rum runner in the South in the 20s. And she was turned, when I made the character, it was for a Vancouver or Montreal by night with a friend. And I gave him like free reign to do like the whatever he wanted for a sire backstory, and he had it so that it ended up being Al Capone, which I thought was so silly and I loved it, so I was like, fuck yeah. So anyways, it probably isn't going to be him, but she was turned in the 20s and kind of worked her way up as like a smuggler and spy, and then became a Soviet double agent in the Cold War and moved to Russia, where she met her girlfriend slash thrall, Margot, or Margaret, but she called her Margot. And she would like betray spies, like she would lure them in and like turn them in. So she did that for a bit, and then in the 60s she went to Vegas with Margot and started like building up immense amount of power on the strip as it was getting developed, and made a Margot's great, and built a hotel called Margot's for her, and lived in the penthouse with her for a little bit. You did like a picture of Alice. I cosplayed as Alice one night when I spent New Year's Eve by myself, and I dressed up as her and drank wine and read my Fall of London book. I loved it. It was so fun. And so yeah, they spent a little bit of time in Vegas, and Margot's very like thrives with like, she loves being spoiled with attention and like wealth, so she kind of just like keeps her there, and will sometimes like travel with her to Manhattan and like put her up in a nice fancy like top floor apartment, and it's just, I love them. So Margot's like really cool. I mean, Alice is really cool. I mean, Margot's cool too, but Alice is really fun. All of her stuff is like mind games. Like, she's super powerful too. So she's kind of up there. So she's got like she had like level 3 moves, but she was able to like change people's memories, which is what she would use to turn people in. But those are my 2 characters. I haven't actually ever played Alice yet, though. I didn't get to do that, but I love it. $1,000,000%. 100 million bajillion %. You just let me know when. I will clear my table for you, or clear my calendar for you. Anna's a fucking great player. That was her first vampire game, which you could never know if she didn't tell you that. Aren't they amazing? She's got like the best vibes. Homegirl ate it up. Honestly. Okay, we have a outside. I just want to grab really quick an inside photo of Johnny Brendo's. There was one in here that was a good photo. Here it is. Blah. Oops, there we go. Add a file, choose a file. Where are my screenshots? Here they are. There we go. Okay. Done. I gotta add a bunch of shit for NPCs for these places too. Franklin Institute. Oh, I said I was skipping that. Mutter Museum. That was something that I think Ryan added that. Run by a NOS, which makes so much fucking sense. So the Mutter Museum is a great little like old-fashioned oddities museum. Filled with skulls and skeletons. Like, of course it's run by a NOS. Let me get an inside photo. Mutter Museum. Like, duh. Just skulls. Oops, all skulls. Okay. I love it. I want to go here so fucking bad. It's unhealthy. And not only go here, big NOS energy, right? Not only go here, but go here in costume. I want to be fancy and like... Hey, I saw you on Threads today. Hello, friend, how are you? Hey, James. How are you, James? I committed to going to a Super Bowl party, but friend I've been kind of flaky with lately because of mental health stuff. Gonna go shower and get ready. I always love getting glimpses of your world. Thank you so much. Especially in a time when AI is becoming so prevalent, it's super heartening to see someone so dedicated. Thanks, friend. Enjoy your superb owl meeting. Have so much fun worshipping the great and superb owl. And enjoy. I'm driving home from work. Yes, apparently people don't want pasta during the Super Bowl. What do you mean? What do you mean they don't want pasta during the Super Bowl? I'm going for the snacks, let's be honest. I mean, duh. Super Bowl snacks are top tier. Okay, run by a NOS. Whole lot of fucking skulls and skeletons. We love it. Let's add our pictures. Choose a file. Downloads. And there we go. We're doing museum full of bones. Run by a Nosferatu. We need to make that character. Also Philly by Night. And I can delete this comment. All right, that one's done. Next one, National Mechanics. This one is where the Baron works. So, National Mechanics. You aren't watching the sports egg ball game? No! Any games you liked playing recently? Seems like you were world building. Sorry. Can you get me caught up? Yeah, no worries. So I am fine. I don't know if you, if you like Vampire the Masquerade or into, world building Vampire the Masquerade, but this is a really fucking cool, VTM world building template that is so good. I think this is the one. Let me just hold on. VTM world building. I'll put it in here anyways. Template. Let me go to all. Notion. It's a Notion board and it's awesome. Here it is. Oh wait. Yeah. No. Shit. Is it this one? No. I'll find it. I'm pretty sure it's this. I'm pretty sure it's the link. I just don't want it to link to mine. Yeah, no worries. Oh, it's not, it's because it's not VTM, it's World of Darkness. World of Darkness. There it is. It is, okay, here it is. It's right here. It's amazing. So that's the one. And we're doing my Philly by Night campaign. So we're world building. There's not a whole lot of Philly lore canonically, so I have a pretty blank canvas. I can kind of do what I want. So that's what we've been doing. I've been working on, oops, I've been working on this guy. Open full page. And yeah, any games I like playing recently. I played, I'm learning how to play Bison, because I'm playing that tomorrow. I'm running it tomorrow. I played, we're doing Savage Worlds on Wednesdays for Evandale, which I will shout out Evandale. Evandale is the best, and we play Pathfinder 2E on Thursdays. What else have I played recently? I'm having a brain fart. I don't remember what other games I've played recently. Blades in the Dark. Ooh. Blades in the Dark would really work for a vampire genre. It's super duper would. It's so good. I mean, it's a fun system. I feel like I literally just played a game and I can't remember what it was. Through the Stars! Thank you! Fuck! Your game! Through the Stars is really fucking good. That was really fun. Honestly, if there were vampires in space, I would also use Through the Stars for that system as well. Thank you, James. I hope you were at a red light when you typed that. So, it is a team effort. Dice to Infinity ran that game, and it was really, really fucking good. Hey, Ms. Lane. Yes, I'm using, this is my first time using Notion as a world building thing, and I love it. Voice to text. Yes. I will probably use this in the future for any of my longer campaigns, but I've only been doing one-shots up until this point. Except for my Laura Palmer one. I did a Twin Peaks one for the Cyberpunk game we had on Wednesdays. Oh, thank you. Ooh, I do have a question for you. You ready for this? Okay, here's my question. So, we have in the character central, on the characters in the central database, it's got over down here, their clan. There's a clan one, bloodline. Over in settings, if I go to settings central, I want a column for bloodlines. For example, Johnny Brenda's. It's used by primarily 3 different clans. If I go over to add a new one, I don't get the same thing as those, as the character creation. I have to make a data type. Oh. Relationship with a roll-up. Shut the fuck up. To the character database. Shut up. Add relation. Okay, so, and then roll up, pulls data from the related variables. Whoa. How? Okay, hold on. So I have this now. Edit property. It's too much for my brain to handle. That's how I'm feeling in this particular moment. But we've got 2 people who are helping me here. Relation. Hold on. Relation. Oh, type. Relation. Roll up. Relation. Then what? You have to relate it first. Okay. Well, I did. It was character central database. We're gonna get this. And then you have to relate it to all the entries. What? Okay, hold on. So select. Okay. Select. Hey, worst days, how are you? So this is role-playing games. I've been doing it wrong. Can I see your relation first? Yes. You're in the role. Oh. Okay, so hold on. Relation. Character. Okay, so I did that. That was this. So that's what it looks like. New relation. And I added it, and that was that. Asking to see in relation. Click that and then add relation. Okay. Oh, related to, okay. Okay, now what? We're learning today. This is educational. Oh, chat's in the way. Fuck. Hold on. I got you. There's nothing under learn about relations. I'll just fucking, I'll move this shit over here. Go into this field and relate everything. Mass click everything? What for? Really? For... Actually, not this one. That's a thing. That's an example one. Oh. Hold on. Did I do that wrong? Well, that's for this. So, hold on. I just did that for... I don't even know which one I did that for. So if it gave you two baskets, one has apples and one has oranges, relation allows you to select the red apples from the green apples or just all apples in general. Roll up will pull information I have on those selected apples. Okay. I'm gonna leave this. This is the sample one. I'll have my own template I can sell. Exactly. I'm gonna leave this here so that I know what I did. This is the sample. And that means I can fucking go through and do that. But I will probably ask you for more help later. Because that is fucking complicated. And it shouldn't be in real life, and I don't think it is. I just think I'm not understanding it. Oh gosh. This is world building. This is why I like doing one-shots. Because I could just like do the game and that's it. But once you go kindred, you never go back. Okay. Did I... Let me grab my Notion, I'll make something for... You're fucking brilliant. You were the best. Thank you so much. Yeah. Notion. Try it. It's not complicated. Okay. So, Eastern State, I know I said I wasn't going to work on them, but I kind of want to flesh it out just a touch. Eastern State. Also Philly by night. I don't know if we're making it a prison or a hospital or both. Prison hospital is still in operation. It can't be. It's Elysium. It's a hospital. Duh. Hospital still in operation. Neutral zone. Run by Salubri. Gotta do this. Salubri. I just want to get an idea of their history. Okay. Sorry, I had a really gross cough. The Salubri are the childer of Salat, most beloved of Cain, and the healer of the kindred. Makes sense that makes sense for the Quakers. Salat was a mystic, uncomfortable with his awakened beast and constantly questing to squelch it. This actually makes so much fucking sense for Eastern State. In the interest of furthering this quest and to tame the pains of living and dead, Salat embraced the wise and the gentle to tend the pains of the Cain and Seth's Get. These childer, the Salubri, were revered as healers and peacemakers. Oh my gosh. This is fucking perfect. This is perfect for the Quakers. Sometime in the era of the Second City, Salat despaired of conquering his beast and fled to the unknown east to study under Hindu gurus and the great Arhat Shui. I don't want to mispronounce that. Under the moniker Zaolat, leaving a rather unflattering mark in the collective memory of Shui's conspecifics. I know that word. We're learning today, everybody. Definition. A member of the same species. Conspecific. That's cool. When he returned, he bore a third eye and new insight into the vampiric condition. His beast was quieted, and he described his new condition as being in Golconda, named for the town where he finally achieved inner peace. I didn't know that either. The clan, revitalized by their ancestors' return, embraced the new discipline of Valerian healer path and enhanced their abilities. It was at this time, with the adoption of Valerian, that the third eye became the mark of all Salubri, originally a sign of enlightenment. It eventually became a target. Salat's return was a joyous occasion, but what followed behind him was not. A hitherto unknown line of vampiric demon worshippers, the Bali, attacked the second city. Salat, normally relatively sedate, viewed the Bali as an abomination and encouraged active retaliation. To that end, one of his children, named Samuel, discarded the path of healing and took up the sword. Samuel was the founder of a new caste of Salubri, an order of warriors wielding the new path of Valerian, dedicated to overthrowing Bali and other forces of darkness. Okay, so we got Dark Ages. I'm going to skip a little bit ahead. Wow, they go from the Dark Ages to the Victorian Age. Tremere coupled propaganda with terror. Tremere himself went into torpor shortly after draining Salat. The Council of Seven needed to boost their own power. Capture and diablerie of Mokor by Etrius. Mokor's death meant the death of the last of the Salubri elders, and the clan slowly withered on the vine. Okay. End of the period, their numbers seemed to be increasing due to the fact that some of the Salubri became anti-tribu. Wow. We can do this. And joined the Sabbat in order to destroy the Bali and the Tremere to get revenge for their acts against the clan. Remaining pure Salubri found... Okay, so, hold on. If there's nothing going on between the Dark Ages and the Victorian Age, I could do whatever the fuck I want with the Quakers. So, when did this take place? Or where did this take place? Dark Ages. I'm assuming like Europe. Now, this is when we get into like they making the oats. This is when we get into fucking Steve territory with this pulling from real life. I love this shit. Okay, here we go. I can do this. I can make this free of continuity errors. So, Quaker history. I heard him. Okay, the Religious Society of Friends, also referred to as the Quaker movement, was founded in England in the 17th century by George Fox. George Fox is a salubri. Okay, let's go. George Fox, Quaker. There he is. Can we fucking Photoshop an eye? I know my honey's gonna do it for me. I said it. And I know he's got affinity up. And I'm gonna get George Fox with the eyeball. Make them turn into foxes and just live as foxes in the forest. I love it. Okay, so George Fox, he 1624 to 1691, was an English dissenter who was a founder of the Religious Society of Friends, commonly known as the Quakers. Son of a Leicester weaver, Leicestershire weaver. He lived in times of social upheaval and war. What kind of war? Rebelled against the religious and political authorities by proposing an unusual, uncompromising approach to the Christian faith. He traveled throughout Britain as a dissenting preacher, performed hundreds of healings, because he was fucking slurring. Was often persecuted by the disapproving authorities. In 1669, he married Margaret Fell, widow of a wealthy supporter, Thomas Fell. She was a leading friend. His ministry expanded and he made tours of North America and the Low Countries. He was arrested and jailed numerous times for his belief. He spent his final decade working in London to organize the expanding Quaker movement. Despite disdain from some Anglicans and Puritans, he was viewed with respect by the Quaker convert William Penn and the Lord Protector Oliver Cromwell. Okay, so let's go to William Penn really quick. Wouldn't it be cool? Because their timelines cross each other. Wouldn't it be cool if William Penn was turned by George Fox? Can we make this happen? We can. We can make this happen. Okay. Man. Do you think William Penn had any idea that one day Vampire the Masquerade would be a plausible thing to exist and that he would be used as a possible NPC character? What do you think that's satanic? I hope so. Do it. I will. I'm gonna. Fucking gonna. Okay. We're gonna fucking do this. Sorry, hold on. I want some tea first. Discord. Oh my god. George Fox, Quaker and Salubri. Thanks, baby. Fucking Salubri. He is the fucking man. Can I post links? Yes! You absolutely can. Hold on. I just want to pop into my threads really quick. New. Oops. Vampire the Masquerade. Lore. George Fox. Founder of the Quakers. Was a Salubri. There we go. Fucking brilliant. Absolute fucking best. I have a link. Can I share? Yep, you can. Absolutely. Okay, so fucking William Penn. Jesus Christ. I mean, George Fox. So we gotta add him. George Fox. Curious what the Quakers of today would think of that. You know what? I bet you they would love it. I don't know, but that's fun. Okay, here's the Notion thing. Erinmylaundry. Okay. Okay. Hey! So these are 3 databases. Okay, Liz, you were the fucking goat. What's up, Erin? Hold on, I'm gonna shout you out too. Shout out Another World Tabletop. I'm trying to highlight how they can connect through relation and roll up. Okay. Liz is really, really trying to help me out here. We do love Miss Liz. Seriously. We're talking Notion, and you know that's my love language. Okay. Really quick while you're typing, I'm going to... Oh, wait, you just said it. Okay. So in database 1 is characters, and I used a relation to pick their clan from database 2. Okay, characters. Erin, laundry, cookies and cream are all of the thing. Relation to clan database. In locations... Oh, I would love to see what your Notion looks like, James. In locations, I'm using a relationship and a roll up to pull their names in. Okay. Chromie, I've never played or run a Call of Cthulhu game, but I would love to. Yeah, we're doing VTM stuff. Relation and roll up to pull the... Okay, so database 3. Relationship to clan. So these are the clans for the place. Roll up of characters. Clearly misremembering. It's okay. Okay. I get it. So do I need, for a place database, for a location, I need to do a relationship and a roll up? Ah, okay. Okay, that makes sense. I'm gonna keep that open. I'm gonna put this over here so I don't lose it. To have a roll up, you must first have a relation. Oh. Okay. I think I could do this. But before I forget, I want to do the William Penn and George Fox thing really quick. Thank you so much. Do you need, like, is this like a live thing where if you get out of this, can I still access this in a little bit? Use it forever. Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay. Perfect. Until the heat death of the universe. Planning on it. So that you can edit and play with it. Sandboxing is important with new systems. Yes, thank you. I really appreciate that. Hell yeah. So let me get out of the Salubri, or out of Eastern State. I'm gonna do, where would this be? Would this be, I guess it would be characters. We're gonna do characters. And grab. I love Goblin Notebook. I really do. That's one I'm actually pretty good at. Okay. We got active George Fox. Oh. NPC. I mean, probably inactive. Pronoun. What are his pronouns? You think it's he, him? I mean, it's for everybody. All the campaigns. Gonna put these brain bees in the right boxes. Character type. Kindred. What is role? Short description. Founder of the what was it called? The Religious Society of Friends. In 17th century, which is first travels religious. 1647 is when he started to preach. When all right, we'll just do 1647-ish. 1647. Okay. Salubri. Oh my god. Oh, I thought it wasn't there. Generation. Jesus. Generation would be 10th gen? I think it's No, if this is 1600s would be 9th gen, I think. Let me check really quick the book. Come on. I think it's on page... Ha! Look at that. I fucking know exactly what page it's on. 1780. So I'm gonna say it's 9th gen. Or 8th. No, we'll make it 8th. It doesn't... I don't think it really matters. I don't know who his sire is, but we know who he made. We could put a character sheet thing there. That's fun. So we have George Fox. Oh, hold on. George Fox has a photo now because my fucking baby made one. Files and media. Here we go. Where is he? There he is. George Fox, the Salubri. It's so good. I need to do some prep for 105 issue with the players, isn't it? I love digital organs. Yeah, I mean, when you like, once I get the hang of it, it's gonna be amazing. I just started a bunch of vampires so I can have a full group for TTRPGs all the time. I mean, that's why I'm polyamorous. To have a full coterie. Look at y'all go with the fucking training sessions. I love it. I think the more surprising thing would be not being poly. Okay, gotta grab you and you. I mean, hey, honey, you wanna give William Penn a third eye too? What's under the hat? A polyamory for a full coterie is such a Toreador move. It really is. You want to put a third eye under William Penn on his head? Like it wasn't already. Shut up. No, you didn't. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. No, you didn't. Look at him. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, you're so kind, Liz. This is brilliant. Why did my headphones fuck up? It's just a promo. You're wonderful. Stop it. You're wonderful. Okay, we got William Penn. Okay, no, my headphones went back. Blah, blah, blah. Is this... Okay, George Fox, and now we need... a new one. William Penn. God. Oh, this is so good. Kindred. Open those up. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Jesse, how are you? You're sick. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. Salubri. Sire. Oh my god. George Fox. Oops. I can't believe we did that. Hardcore allergies. Ugh, that sucks. Alright, William Penn. Actually, I'm gonna go to really quick. Oh yeah, we gotta add that he was the founder of Philadelphia. I love that. Eastern State Penitentiary. Operational from 1829 until 1971. Oh, I didn't realize it was not that old. Penitentiary refined the revolutionary system. Principles of reform rather than punishment. Originally named Cherry Hill State Prison. Cherry Hill is... Oh, it was sited on 10 acres of elevated farmland known as Cherry Hill near Philadelphia. I didn't know that. Can I say that this is Philly-based? Makes me love it more. My family's from there, and it's an amazing city. It's in Jersey. It is. I used to live in Cherry Hill. I also did not know that there was a elevated farmland known as Cherry Hill near Philly. The Pennsylvania system was opposed contemporaneously, I know how to say that word, by the Auburn system, also known as the New York system, which held that prisoners should be forced to work together in silence and could be subjected to physical punishment. Although the Auburn system was favored in the United States, Eastern States' radial floor plan and system of solitary confinement was the model for over 300 prisons worldwide. It's where my aunts and cousins live. No way! That's so cool. Okay. Well, fun. So... erected 1829 in Francisville. Oh, it was in Francisville. It was the largest and most expensive public structure in the country. I had no idea. That is so interesting. Its architectural significance first arose in 1821 when British architect John Haviland was chosen to design the building. Haviland found most of his inspiration for his plan for the penitentiary from prisons and asylums built beginning in the 1780s in England and Ireland. He gave it a neo-Gothic look to instill fear into those who thought of committing a crime. These complexes consist of cell wings radiating in a semi or full circle array from a center tower, whence the prison could be kept under constant surveillance. That radial plan is pretty cool. It could work as a faction symbol if you look at it from above. Right? Ow. Okay. So, I like the way you think. Me too. Oh, I've done the haunted house attraction, Terror Behind the Walls. This is so fun. Look at the gargoyle. I love it. I think that's the Halloween thing. It's so fun. They really do it up. Okay, so this is cool to me. This is so cool. Fucking Al Capone stayed here. Okay, so I don't have to go too deep into it. We're gonna say that the Salubri funded and oversaw the construction of it and supported the quiet isolationist kind of like reform structure. What do we got? I have to go back to George Fox really quick to make sure that everything is good. So, the Dark Ages is when the Salubri oh wait. Salat himself entered torpor sometime around 1st century. Each caste was focused on its own particular purpose, hunting down demons or teaching Golconda, and given that the Salubri on the whole were not fond of being vampires, they did not embrace many childer. Those that were usually usually exceptional in some faction. Oh my god, some fashion. Okay. Okay, so Tremere diablerized Salat in 1133. And it was an attempt by the new clan Tremere to acquire legitimacy by acquiring an antediluvian of their own. The Tremere, by committing the ultimate crime on the closest thing the damned had to a saint, only cemented their reputation as usurpers. The Tremere responded with a vicious propaganda campaign and cheap magic. The Salubri were never entirely trusted anyway, the price of being too nice. This fits so good with the fucking Quakers. Okay. So. So George Fox was a Salubri, and his motivation for preaching was to reclaim was doing it in the name of Salat. So he was preaching in the name of, like, Salat's good deeds. Oh, this is so fun. Okay. Okay. Man, I could really get into, like, deep into the, like, scripture of this. So, where's George Fox? Nope. Where are you? Move over. George. Come out. Open full page. Okay. I need text. Text. Okay. So, I'm going to clean this up, but motivation for preaching was to spread the good deeds, not good deeds of Salat, and reclaim the light once affiliated with Salubri. Makes total fucking sense. Salubri. A conclave of the clan in 1291 in Acre was held, during which the Salubri debated on how to react to the situation. Wait, what situation? The Tremere coupled propaganda with terror. Tremere himself went into torpor shortly after draining Salat, and the Council of Seven needed to boost their own power, preferably by diablerizing Salubri Methuselahs. A conclave of the clan in 1291 in Acre was held, during which the Salubri debated on how to react to the situation. The healers renounced violence as contrary to Salat's teachings, while the warriors, disagreeing with them, split and instead waged one-man wars against their numerous enemies that more often than not led to nothing but their own destruction. Okay, so definitely George Fox was a healer. Ending with the capture and diablerie of Mokar by Etrius. Mokar's death meant the death of the last of the Salubri elders, and the clan slowly withered on the vine. Okay. Destroy the Bali and the Tremere get there. Okay. So, the Victorian age saw a lot of the warrior mindset come back. So, between the 12th century and the 19th century, which is a long time, there's a period where the cat is meowing. A period where the Quaker religion was founded. So, Quaker beliefs. Fox shared his religious beliefs and epiphanies with others, speaking to increasingly larger gatherings, even though his views were viewed by some as a threat to society and he was jailed for blasphemy in 1650. Fox and other Quakers continued to share their belief. Meanwhile, Quaker emerged as a derisive nickname for Fox and others. Biblical passage, people should tremble at the word of the Lord. The group eventually embraced the term, although their official name became Religious Society of Friends. Does Salat, where are you? What a cool artwork. Antediluvian, stop it. Who was diablerized by Tremere. Ooh, possibly voluntarily. I didn't know that. In 1133, the warrior and the healer Salubri are his main progeny, who were nearly destroyed after his diablerie. The warrior Salubri recently resurfaced in the Sabbat. The Malkavians consider Salat and Set to be brothers to Malkav, and that the third eye was given to Salat by Malkav himself. I didn't know that either. That's really fucking cool. Especially Malkavian lore for our Malkavian character, Jace. The Malkavians consider Salat and Set to be brothers to Malkav, and that Malkav gave him the third eye. That's really neat. The Book of Nod. Hold on. Oh my god. Collection of texts that are viewed as sacred by Nada scholars and most elders, especially of the Sabbat. This book is designed to be a setting material only, avoiding any game mechanic. Okay, but tell me what's in it. Chronicle of Cain, Chronicle of Shadows, Chronicle of Secrets. Given insights how Cain became cursed, his encounters, and the founding of the 13 vampires. Wait a second. Can this actually be like a canonical item? Wouldn't that be cool if instead of the Bible, it was the Book of Nod that the Quaker religion was founded on? I think it was voluntarily because Salat could work from within Etrius unknowingly. Ooh, you have it somewhere. Oh, you have the Book of Nod? This is so cool. Summarize as follows. Oh my goodness, these ads are ridiculous. In the first city of oh, that's amazing. Is it Enoch? I think I've heard it called Enoch before. Embraced a young man with prophetic gifts. This seer differed from other antediluvians in his explicit disquiet with the kindred state. He focused on meditation, prayer, and other abnegation techniques. Oh my god, I can talk today. Abnegation techniques, often in tandem with his mystical siblings Malkav and Set. Nothing could quell the beast for long, however. Still, Salat had his duties to his kin, and he embraced a clan of healers, the Salubri. These vampires were unique among the kindred for their compassion. The Salubri were healers of kindred and kind. Oh my god. Kindred and kind, unable to take blood unless freely given. Sometime after the deluge, Salat gave up on the disciplinary techniques he had developed and sought enlightenment in the East under the tutelage of Indian gurus. Disappeared from the sight of all for centuries, only to return worn and weary, but now with a third eye and claiming a new path to enlightenment, Golconda. Golconda. Okay, so George Fox, Enoch or Enosh are the pronunciations I have heard. Brilliant. Thank you, Erin. Mystical state of enlightenment where a vampire is no longer subject to the beast or alternate. Okay. Golconda. Golconda is claim the light once a minute. Oh no. Teach the lessons to reach Golconda. Hey Erin, for the ads, check out AdGuard. Oh, thank you. That is a lot of money. However, I will do that when I can afford it, because that is a lifesaver. Also, I'm pretty sure Opera, the Opera browser, removes ads. I want to add Golconda to Eastern States thing as well. I'm gonna forget what this means. I'm gonna do meditative enlightenment to quell the beast. Whoa! Spruce Loom, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. Don't scratch it. I really appreciate you. Welcome. Nope. Quell the beast. Thank you. Enlightenment. Thank you. Golconda. Somewhat vague, however, a rough outline of events has been developed in the vampire supplements, notably chaining the beast. To start a quest for Golconda, a character must find out about Golconda, as the topic is not that commonly discussed in the Camarilla and not discussed by the Sabbat. Golconda lore is rare, and like most things, can be used to trap an unwary vampire. Following this, a vampire must regain humanity and feel remorse. Mechanically, this is expressed by keeping humanity above 7 and by, okay, I don't care about the mechanics. Guided through a suspire, which is a vision quest of some kind where a character deals with his state as a vampire. Okay. Ooh, this is something you can do at Eastern State. This is... Paths of enlightenment are generally assumed to not count, though exceptions may exist. Okay. Oh, this is so cool. I'm so excited. Okay, let me go back to Salat. Wait, 1998? What was he doing? They have a desktop thing so you can use whatever browser and it works. The nerds with too much time on their hands using Pile. Amazing. He then broke the wards to set hold, is now free again. He has since taken up residence in Hunadwara Castle, though none residing with known of his presence. within know of his presence, disguised with his massive powers as a mortal servant named Stefan. He hopes the 12 in residence there will put aside their differences and grudges and turn back to the path towards the Golconda. Oh. Interesting. Where's this at? Eastern Romania. Get out of here. Okay. That's really cool. So now let me see. First travels driven by his inner voice. No, he wasn't. It was his beast. It wasn't his inner voice. Fox left Drayton and the clay in September 1643, moved towards London in a state of mental torment and confusion. The English Civil War had begun and troops were stationed in many towns throughout which he passed. In Barnet, he was torn by depression, perhaps from the temptations of the resort town near London. He alternately shut himself in his room for days at a time or went out alone to the countryside. This is really fucking good, James. After almost a year, he returned to Drayton, where he engaged Nathaniel Stevens, the clergyman of his hometown, in long discussions on religious matters. Stevens considered Fox a gifted young man, but the two disagreed on so many issues that he later called Fox mad and spoke against him. Ooh. Over the next few years, Fox continued to travel around the... Ooh. Hold the fucking phone. I'm not going to add this entry, but Nathaniel Stevens, also salubri, but was a warrior. And Fox was a healer. So they disagreed on how to go about preaching the word of Salat. Over the next few years, Fox continued to travel around the country as his particular religious beliefs took shape. At times, he actively sought... So, if we've got about 700 years where it was kind of nothing with the salubri. And then in the Victorian era, you have the warriors kind of heading up the charge. Then maybe this time is more of a healer time. He thought intensely about the temptation of Christ, which he compared to his own spiritual condition, but he drew strength from his conviction that God would support and preserve him. In prayer and meditation, he came to a greater understanding of the nature of his faith. Blah, blah, blah. Among his ideas were, rituals can be safely ignored as long as one experiences a true spiritual conversion. The qualification for ministry is given by the Holy Spirit, not by ecclesiasticals. I'm not doing that today. This implies that anyone has the right to minister, assuming the Spirit guides them, including women and children. Salubri is what it sounds like when you had a bit too much adult slushy and are walking around Vegas. You feel a little salubri? Though Fox used the Bible to support his views, Fox reasoned that because God was within the faithful, believers could follow their own inner guide rather than rely on a strict reading of Scripture or the word of clerics. Fox also made no clear distinction between Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. So, his powerful preaching began to attract a small following. It's not clear at what point the Society of Friends is formed, but there was certainly a group of people who often traveled together. At first, they called themselves Children of the Light or Friends of the Truth, and later simply Friends. Fox seems initially to have had no desire to found a sect, but only to proclaim what he saw as the pure and genuine principles of Christianity in their original simplicity, though he afterward showed great prowess as a religious organizer in the structure he gave to the new society. This is really fucking great. This is quite literally as fucking salubrious as you can get. Where is William Penn? He comes in. George Fox returned to England in June of 1673, confident that his movement was firmly established there. Wait, where was he? Fox travels in North America. Okay. So he was released from prison in 1671. He visited English settlements in North America and the West Indies for 2 years. This is actually really interesting. Fox sent how do you pronounce that? Epistle to friends, spelling out the role of women's meetings in the Quaker marriage ceremony, a point of controversy when he returned home. One of his proposals suggested that the prospective couples should be interviewed by an all-female meeting prior to the marriage to determine whether there were any financial or other impediments. Oh my God. Though women's meetings had been held in London for the last 10 years, this was an innovation in Bristol and the northwest of England, which many there felt went too far. That is so interesting. Like, okay, you two want to get married? Great. We're going to put you in a room with a bunch of women, and they're going to interview you and make sure that your finances are in order and that y'all are happy together. I love that. Bye, James. There will be blah, blah, blah. I need to find out. In England, he found his movement sharply divided, who resisted establishment of women's meetings and the power of those who resided in or near London. With William Penn and Robert Barclay as allies of Fox, the challenge to Fox's leadership was eventually put down. But in the midst of the dispute, Fox was imprisoned again for refusing to swear oaths after being captured at Armscote, Worcestershire. His mother died shortly after hearing of his arrest, and Fox's health began to suffer. Margaret Fell petitioned the king for his release, which was granted, but Fox felt too weak to take up his travels immediately. Recuperating at Swarthmore, he began dictating what would be published after his death as his journals and devoted his time to his written output. Letters, both public and private, as well as books and essays. Okay. So I think we're good. How did he die? George Fox died between 9 and 10 p.m., very specific, on January 13th, 1690. It doesn't say how he died. Fucking brilliant. The records. George Fox performed hundreds of healings. Oh, this is juicy. This is juicy. Performed hundreds of healings throughout his preaching ministry, the records of which were collected in a notable but now lost book titled Book of Miracles. Holy shit. I'm adding that to the fucking... That is so interesting. So interesting. I love this. Okay. That's something. That's a thing. Cool. So now we're kind of done with George Fox, and we can flesh out William Penn. Penn was an advocate of democracy and religious freedom, known for his amicable relations and successful treaties with the Lenape Native Americans who had resided in present-day Pennsylvania prior to European settlements in the state. Was it though? I would like to hear more about that. Penn then founded Philadelphia on the river's western bank. Penn's Quaker... Jesus, it scared the shit out of me. Thank you for the sub.
It looks to me like I've got all the horses!
Hey, Bernie! Looks to me like you're on the wrong side of the river. Thanks for the sub. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Penn's Quaker government was not viewed favorably by the previous Dutch, Swedish, and English settlers in what is now Delaware, and in addition to this, the land was claimed for half a century by the neighboring province of Maryland's proprietor family, the Calverts and Lord Baltimore. These earlier colonists had no historical allegiance to Pennsylvania and almost immediately began petitioning for their own representative assembly. Okay. Oh, interesting. As one of the earlier supporters of colonial unification, Penn wrote and urged for a union of all of the English colonies in what, following the American Revolutionary War, later became the United States. Democratic principles that he included in the West Jersey concessions and set forth in the Pennsylvania Freedom of Government, blah, 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 blah. Got to go to here. Okay. Quaker meetings near Cork. Rising attraction to Quakerism. Arrested for attending Quaker meetings. Absolutely. Admiral was severely distressed by Smith's actions and took the conversion as a personal affront. His father not only feared his own position, son seemed bent on dangerous confrontation with the crown. He began to live with Quaker families. Okay. Penn became a close friend of George Fox, the founder of the Quakers, whose movement started in the 1650s during the tumult of the Cromwellian Revolution. The Times sprouted many new sects besides Quakers, including Seekers, Ranters, Antinomians, Seventh-day Baptists, Soul Sleepers. What the fuck is a soul sleeper? Christian mortalism is the Christian belief that the human soul is not naturally immortal and may include the belief that the soul is sleeping after death until the resurrection of the dead and the last judgment, a time known as the intermediate state. So you're just napping. It's just one big nap. That sounds like that was invented by a millennial. Adamites, diggers. What are these? This is so interesting. Seekers, or Legatine Aryans as they were sometimes known, were an English dissenting group that emerged around the 1620s, probably inspired by the preaching of three brothers, Walter, Thomas, and Bartholomew. Okay. Called torpor. Holy shit. Are we just rewriting Christianity into Vampire the Masquerade? The Ranters were one of a number of dissenting groups that emerged around the time of the Commonwealth. They were largely common people, and the movement was widespread throughout England, that they were not organized and had no leader. So these were the anarchists. Antinomianism is any view which rejects laws or legalism and argues against moral, religious, or social norms, or is least considered to do so. Okay. Seventh-day Baptist, I know that one. Adamites wore no clothing during their religious services. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. That's the party sect. Yeah, the Ranters are definitely bourgeois anarchs. Levelers were a political movement active during the Wars of the Three Kingdoms who were committed to popular sovereignty, extended suffrage, equality before the law, and religious tolerance. That's interesting. This guy is a fucking vampire, was a German philosopher, Christian mystic, and Lutheran Protestant theologian. Oh my god. How come your smile so contagious? And how come... Savvy! Savvy! Are you winning, son? We're doing something. Savvy, how are you? It has been a minute. I hope you're well. You're wonderful. Hi, Lion. How are you? We are apparently we're rewriting Christianity to fit into Vampire the Masquerade. Penn traveled frequently with Fox. Okay, so it makes sense that he's his sire. Along with the testimony to the character in his introduction, Journal of George Fox. In effect, Penn became the first theorist. Yeah, no worries. I'm good now. Good. And legal defender of Quakerism, providing its written doctrine and helping to establish its public standing. Okay. Okay, so William Penn. Let me go to William Penn. Founder of Philadelphia. Frequent traveler with George Fox, sire. So who's William Penn? Is that someone I should know? William Penn, you don't need to know who William Penn is, but if you do, you're not in America, are you? I keep forgetting, and I'm pretty sure you're in Europe. It's a historical early American figure. William Penn, named Pennsylvania, and Sweden, named Pennsylvania and founded Philadelphia. And people don't, like, outside of Pennsylvania, don't even know William Penn. It's not like this thing that everybody learns. I grew up in Pittsburgh, so I knew who he was. Very young. George Fox, and George Fox is the creator of the Quaker movement. He has a very striking name, though, kind of like William Shakespeare. Yeah. There's a lot of names like that. Willie Penn. Frequent traveler with George Fox. I wonder if he helped him write the Book of Miracles, if we can put that into canon lore. Probably. Fuck it. The facilitator of the resurgence of healer salutary. Which rose in quiet numbers in the 17th and 18th centuries. Beautiful. Bloodline, generation, also 8th. Brilliant. Perfect. Okay, I redid my relation roll-up. When you refresh it, it will have 2 options and a little bit more relevant to you for example names. That way, when you access it on a different day, it'll be easier to understand. Thank you. You are so kind. Thank you so much. Okay. So we have... I don't need this one anymore. Could delete that one. Dude, it's hard to learn something new and you're learning live. It's vulnerable and I really appreciate it. I appreciate you. I love learning. I really fucking love learning. Just sometimes my brain is like not there. Okay. Now we can go to fucking Eastern State. This is so good. Eastern State. This is Elysium. run by Salubri. So Eastern State was, we were just on that page. $1829. Eastern State, you can embed the web. Yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me go to the full part of it. Oh wait, I think I could put it here too, right? URL. Boop. Oh wait, oops. Not here. There it is. One window empty. Oh, that's true. That's true, that's true, that's true. Okay, let me keep it there for now. Fucking... Built in 1829. World's first true penitentiary with 7 quarters of heated and skylighted cells capable of holding 500 convicts in isolation. Eastern State's revolutionary system of incarceration, dubbed the Pennsylvania system or separate system, encouraged separate confinement as a form of rehabilitation. The warden was legally required to visit every inmate every day, and the overseers were mandated to see each inmate 3 times a day. That's wild. Can you just imagine those hours? Players have short rest economy, you have browser tab economy. Yup. Yep. Okay. Penitentiary refined. So it was operational from 1829 until 1971. So from 1829 until 1971, it was the way it was used. However, in 1971, it became an Elysium. So, yeah, built in when it ceased operation as a prison in 1971? 1971. It became a hospital and Elysium. With all those meetings, when did they have time to work? Or they didn't do... I don't think that this prison did work. They did solitary confinement. Yeah, because that was... So the Pennsylvania system is like being thoughtful, like penance. And reformation. The New York system is silent work, like silent labor, like Sing Sing. Okay, so that is that. And I think that as healers, so it's run exclusively by Healer Salubri. Providing safety and I get medical attention to all kindred. You know what? Hold on. It's run. So it's, okay, hold on. Hospital is run by Healer Salubri. Eastern State is guarded by Warrior Salubri to ensure Elysium is upheld. Aha! Let me see. It's so cute. Look at the little guy. Oh, this is a short description. This goes into the text. Okay. There we go. That is so cool. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's 7 o'clock. I want to hang out with my baby. Okay. I'm gonna go over here. And yeah, I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. I said I was gonna stream for 2 hours. We're gonna find somebody to raid. That was so fun. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. Oh, I know who we're gonna raid. I know I'm good. I still wanna play games with you and eat dinner and stuff. We are going to. So since we learned all about graffiti today, I want the class to take what you learned and go raid our really good friend Potchfad. We're gonna talk about wickeds, and we're gonna talk about how Cornbread was the first street artist, and Philadelphia is the city that started the movement. So, wickeds is a style of graffiti that is unique to Philadelphia. So, everybody take your knowledge and go hang out with Poshfad, who's fucking wonderful. Where's my raid thingy at? Used unraid? No. Oh shit. Hold on a second. Don't do that. Oh, it's because I exited out of the thing. Oopsies. Okay. And tomorrow, please, if you would like, go follow Ain't Got Crit, because I will be running a Vice game for a few collective members. And yeah, it's gonna be really fun. So I hope to see you all there. And I'm gonna send all 14 of you over to Potch. And I love you. And remember to hydrate. And thank you for being here. You have a great week too, Savvy. And thanks, Liz, for all the help. And I can't wait to see you all tomorrow. Bye.